Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we will talk about the best coding laptops on the market. So without any further ado, let's get this video started. The links to all the highlighted products are in the description below. Best overall, MacBook Pro 16-inch. This was built from the ground up, demonstrating that Apple pays attention to its creative workers. It boasts a larger 16:10 display, with a higher resolution panel that can reliably produce sRGB and DCI P3 color profiles. The reworking of the thermals is perhaps the most impressive, allowing the Core i9-9880H to run at higher clock speeds for extended periods, resulting in exceptional performance, particularly under prolonged, sustained loads like exporting hundreds of super high-resolution RAW files to JPEG. Using Adobe Lightroom, FCP X uses Intel's QuickSync and the T2 chip to deliver exceptional video editing and dramatically fast export times, especially with 4K files for filmmakers. The new machine checks all the boxes for creative workers, making it extremely easy to suggest. The 8-core CPU features a 45-watt TDP, a 2.3 GHz base clock, and a 4.8 GHz peak clock. There's also an AMD Radeon Pro 5500M discrete graphics card with 4 GB of GDDR6 memory, 1 TB of storage, and 16 GB of DDR4 RAM in addition to the processor. The 16-inch MacBook Pro isn't a straightforward upgrade. It feels more like an Apple notebook built from the ground up. It addresses most of the creative community's issues, including performance, a larger and better display, an upgraded keyboard, and even better speakers. Perhaps an extra Thunderbolt port would have been beneficial to the new MacBook Pro, or two. The lack of an SD card port is a concern, and Apple's refusal to bring this small slot back in, to put it mildly, is baffling. This isn't a straightforward upgrade. After all is said and done, this checks nearly all the boxes for a powerful editing machine. Nothing on the Windows side compares to the 16-inch MacBook Pro, which has similar hardware specifications. The Dell XPS 15 is available, but the 4K OLED display is unsuitable for creative professionals. And the IPS LCD panel type is powered by an Intel Core i7 processor and only 8 GB of RAM. Best for game development, Razer Blade 17. You will still have a ways to go if you want a minimalist, dead serious looking gaming laptop. Its aluminum-clad style is reminiscent of Microsoft's Surface Laptop 4 than a gaming laptop. The Blade line is unrivaled by the competition regarding building quality, port variety, and having a superb keyboard and trackpad combo. Razer currently offers a selection of Blade gaming laptops in various sizes and pricing ranges. The 2022 Blade 17 provides the heat without delivering too much actual heat to those who want the most significant, most potent blade in Razer's knife block. Though formerly known as the Blade Pro 17 appears to be comparable to previous models on the outside, Razer has improved its fans and cooling system to keep it running more relaxed and quieter than before. Although it now has much more powerful specifications, this is still the case. This includes faster DDR4 RAM, RTX graphics, and an Intel 12th generation processor for 2022. The power and price of a large, pricey gaming laptop are usually essential factors in making a purchase. However, if you're looking for a laptop with an appealing and small design, a great keyboard and trackpad, and a lot of power, the Blade 17 is one of the few possibilities available. And happily, this year's model is quite good, albeit still quite pricey. Best Chromebook, Google Pixelbook Go. This has made Google's typically expensive product range more affordable to consumers. That makes it a welcome addition to the lineup, especially for budget-conscious users who can't afford the high pricing of the Google Pixelbook. However, certain concessions must be made to keep the price low. This lacks most premium features such as the biometric login. It's also not the most affordable Chromebook on the market. Furthermore, while its base configuration is reasonable as you move up the specs ladder, it becomes more expensive, making it less of a good deal. Is it even worth considering with so many compromises? It's not entirely without merit. It has a 1080p webcam, long battery life, and a decent keyboard, which should be enough to persuade anyone wanting to upgrade from their tablets or out-of-date laptops. It's also the most cost-effective option to try out Google's products. Even if those with the cash will still choose the premium Pixelbook, the Go is an excellent choice for many. At the outset, Google is still asking for a lot with the less expensive flagship Chromebook for an 8th generation Intel Core M3 processor, CPU with 64 GB of storage and full HD resolution. The Pixelbook Go should be tiny and light, weighing only 2.3 pounds and measuring just 0.5 inches thick. The laptop is only available in two colors, black and pink respectively. Something in the middle, such as white or straight anodized magnesium alternative, would be ideal. As previously said, the laptop's frame is constructed of a magnesium alloy with a matte finish. That, combined with the rippling base, makes it simpler to grab and hold while traveling between meetings or workplaces. The frame is highly resistant to pressure and flex, which is uncommon in Chromebooks. Best 2-in-1, Microsoft Surface Laptop 3. Microsoft has specialized in hybrid devices since the Surface line launched a decade ago. The original Surface Pro tablet could be used as a laptop with an extra keyboard, but Microsoft has experimented with numerous form factors in the years afterward. The Surface Laptop Studio was introduced, a new addition to the mix in 2021. Rather than completely detaching the keyboard, it incorporates a flexible hinge that allows the display to be moved between 3 key positions. This isn't the first time we've seen a design like this, but Microsoft's inclusion here sends a strong message. Is it enough to persuade creative professionals to forego an iPad Pro or a Mac? Is it even possible to entice customers? I spent a few weeks testing the Surface Laptop Studio to find out. Microsoft's high-end hybrid notebook, the Surface Laptop Studio, replaces the Surface Book, adopting a significantly different form factor. Rather than a fully detachable display, the Laptop Studio screen may be pushed forward in front of the keyboard, or laid flat on top. The Surface Laptop Studio, Microsoft's high-end hybrid notebook, supersedes the Surface Book, adopting a drastically different form factor. However, you will see few major design flaws when you examine them closer. The first is a long split across the device's rear, which keeps the display attached as it moves between positions. The other is an extensive base that protrudes from the device's bottom, creating an intriguing dual-level design. This is likely to improve stability, but it makes the device bulky at 17.88mm thick. Best Big Screen, LG Gram 17. The case for getting a laptop with a gigantic screen, one bigger than 15 inches, has never been more compelling. The LG Gram 17, which has been significantly upgraded and now has a stunning 17-inch QHD display, is the first to exhibit. With an 11th generation Intel Core i7 processor, a revamped keyboard and trackpad, and a sleek black livery, this $1,800 laptop is ready for 2021. It's still under the 3 pounds, 2.98 pounds to be precise. If you're not a gamer or a multimedia content developer, it's undoubtedly the best 17-inch laptop you can buy. The Gram 17 does not appear to be very huge from the outside. The display lid's thin font Gram logo is embossed in silver, while the remainder of the cover is a continuous span of black, magnesium alloy. It looks a lot better than the previous Gram 17 model's drab shell, which had curled edges, possibly an effort at retro style, but largely just plain. The keyboard should have full-sized keys and a specialized numeric keypad, as it's customary for large-screen laptops. After all, there's enough place on the extensive base to accommodate them.
Thanks for watching. If you liked what you saw, then hit the like button and subscribe to our channel if you loved it. Take a moment to hit the bell icon so you'll get notified of all our new latest uploads.